Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Zenji. Today we're going to be playing Going Medieval. Currently we're in episode 18 in our Starfort style mega build. And hey, if you haven't seen what's on screen, please subscribe if you haven't already. I do appreciate all the love and support, and quite enjoy playing games, making videos, and hopefully expanding my horizons to other types of games eventually. But we'll play games that we enjoy and love for right now. Try new things later on. But hey, we're still busy in our Starfort style mega build. As you can see, the moat is slowly coming along, and of course we just got a new member. His name is Eustace, and I don't know if anyone else associated that name with Courage the Cowardly Dog, but of course we love courage. And hey, we're going to make sure that he's all kitted up. And of course, ready for a potential altercation with the Rose again. But hey, looking at our food stocks, we've... I think we just butchered an animal, but I don't see the carcass. I think this one has been selected for slaughter. Let's go to our jobs. Of course, Eustace is not doing anything, so we're going to make sure he follows the correct protocols. Now, I think Fried Tuck is supposed to be on... Where is it? Animal handling? Yeah, so we'll put him on 1, and then mining can go 2. Just so we can get that meat in and hopefully keep people happy and fed. Want to make sure that our people are looked after. They seem to be growing day by day, so of course that means more food will be required. Oh, look at that tree. I noticed that now. That is a willow. Beautiful. Alrighty, what were we doing? Digging holes, cutting divots into the ground. Alright, so as you can see, the search party arrives in 21 hours. So we want to make sure our new team member, Eustace, has a ranged weapon, or any weapon to be honest. It'd be good to be able to defend ourselves. And as you can see, the red currant is ripe. It's ripe 0%. Some of them are ripe. So that should keep us going. We might need to do some hunting. So let's find a hunter. The best hunter we have is sirloin. So we will select sirloin and do a hunt. Hopefully we capture that deer. And then we can do another one thereafter. But hey, as you can see, some of our, I guess, digging spots are being, being attended to. So Sirloin didn't want to collect the deer for some reason. I think that still should be something implemented with the hunting. You wouldn't just kill it and leave it there. You would, take it back with you. Doesn't make sense to me. But alright, things are looking good. He's not going to get it, so we'll make him surrender. There's no stockpile set to store that type of food. Oh, we'll just have to make it then. Where do we have? I guess we'll do it over here. That's selected to food. We'll do raw food. Alright, that's human meat. No, we don't want that. The carcass. Okay, there we go. Animal. That should take care of that problem. Alrighty. Well, everyone is just munching on this deer, unfortunately. Come on, sirloin. You can pick this up, I'm sure of it. Alright, while he handles that, let's just continue to harvest up any berries and anything we see. Alrighty, some people are sleeping in. The rest of us are working hard. Alright, taking a look at our research. Who is doing that? Lady Blue. Well, Lady Blue should be doing it. And or Eustace. Not too sure why they're not prioritizing the production. Maybe because it was paused. Right, well, we'll have to figure that part out. See when they start doing that. But alright, looks like in 3 hours, search party will arrive. We'll need to make sure everyone is drafted and ready to fight. We have added a new fighting position, and on the way would be 8 archers, so that's going to be quite tough. Actually might want to add in another door quickly, just so that we can figure out the solution here. I know it's cheesy, we have like 8 doors, but yeah, it is quite important. So I think the search party wants to chat first, and then once we deny their request, yeah, then we end up fighting. But let's wait and see what happens. Well, I can't wait, so I'm gonna just fast forward. It looks like our prisoners are still, I guess, stuck in their cells. Let's take a look at their... Oh, they see there's the negotiator. Alright, Sir Ebertus, excuse me, is from the Flaming Rose and would like to discuss terms. So I'm going to send Edric, our speechcraft aficionado. Speed time up. Hopefully he runs here, and then we can have a quick chat and deny their request. We'll have to see what they want to do. If they want to fight us, we will fight. And here we go again. So the violent extortionist, the heresy of the rose. Alone, the heretic drew a series of symbols on the ground at Kittyton's entrance. After some hours, their pained expression suggested considerable exertion. Finally, they killed a hen, spreading the blood. Eustace, Eustace, they chanted. Give me Eustace. Kittington settlers were petrified. What ghastly horrors might rise up if they refused? Alright, so we're going to defy their request. Of course, that means we're going to obviously be fighting, which is fine. Okay, so a raid is imminent. So they'll be approaching in 2 hours, 30 minutes. So what we can do is we can draft everybody. Where do we do that? Again, here we go. In manage. Alright, and we're just going to put everyone. We'll just put everyone up here and then let them figure it out. That is everyone. We have 7 people, so we should have. We're going to slow time down just to make sure we got this right. Alright, so we only have 4 archers. So there they are. I think my sound is a little buggy, so I'm going to save quickly. Alrighty, we're going to await the attackers to approach. Should be arriving very shortly. And the goat has died, unfortunately. And there come the enemies. They've actually approached from this side. This is quite interesting. So that means in future they might just do that. We'll have to deal with that at a later stage. Alright, let's get all our archers in one zone and hopefully we can start picking off all their archers. That's one down. Alright, there's the first archer, Mr. Jonathan. Holy shit, look at the size of that. Hey dude, that forearm strength is crazy. Holy moly. That can't be normal, guys, come on. Mr. Developer, what the hell is going on there? Yeah, okay, so he's clearly got a strength build. It seems like we're doing fine, taking out a couple of their archers. I'm going to slow time down just to make sure we're not losing anybody. Okay, that's another archer down. Let's take out another one, Alfreda. I think the further the distance, the least accurate the shots become. And that would make sense, right? Another one has died. We're going to go focus on Jordan. Another one has died. Now Gerard. Alright, let's take a look at Surrender. He seems to be fine. Everyone seems to be doing well. Let's get back into the action here. Okay, another archer's down. Let's take out the Ruaf. Standing next to William. Alright, well, they're not hitting the shots. I guess this is the boring part, but something we have to do. Oh, another archer's down. And we're about to take out the next one. Come on, guys. And Rolf is gone. Now our next is William. And then we will do Jennifer or Ynir. There we go. I think we have one more archer. And then we're going to be doing I guess the rest of them. Well, tell you what, archers are clearly doing a great job. And we're going to get everyone into another better position. Hopefully they can shoot these guys. Alright, the fight seems to be dragging on a little bit. Well, it looks like we've achieved our victory. So they should be fleeing very shortly. As you can see, our settlers are very exhausted. These guys here, we don't need them. They can all go back to sleep. So at least some of our workers will be, I guess, ready for the next day. Seems like we have I guess one of these female warriors just chilling on the edge here. And there we go. So 14 sworn enemies have died during the fight. Surrender of Aid was the bravest of the settlers, dealing the most damage. And Surrender of Aid took the most damage. And there we go. We have 3 enemies that have surrendered. So yeah, let's take these in. Let's see what they end up doing. I mean, they're melee fighters. One has art. Not really that great. But hey, let's undraft these guys and they can get back to their lives. And then here comes the next step, which means we're going to allow a whole bunch of things. Of items, I mean. Or sorry, urgent haul all of those. We can even do that. Make sure to grab that carcass. Of course, we do have some wounded, so we will convalesce and tend. And then the jailer, which is, I think, Edric. Damn it, where do I see this? Schedule, manage, overview, research, jobs, there we go. Alright, so he is fine, health-wise. I believe he is good. Yep. So he's still going to do his duty, and I think he's going to actually come grab this lady over here. So we're going to escort that person to the cell, and then allow this stuff to be urgently hauled. And then there's 2 others which have somehow disappeared. Or they're in the cell already. We might have to extend the cell just to fit in some more beds. We'll see what happens there. Okay, so subscribe if you haven't already. Alrighty. Well, there are the other two. Oh, what? We are there. Are they in the prison already? Oh. I guess we have already, yeah, taken prisoners. So we're up to 6 prisoners. And we can't do anything with them yet. I believe we need to make shackles. So that's something we'll have to address when the time comes. Of course, we'll continue our day-to-day, which means doing a whole bunch of mining, making sure we're cutting out all of these zones. Get a nice even look on our star. That should look quite nice when it's all finished. Alright, back to super fast forward mode. We're waiting on a few more textbooks. Then we should be there. And hey, it's sounding a lot better now. Some sound issues. My music was not playing for some reason. Seems to be doing a lot better now. But hey, would you look at that? We have 7 people. And yeah, things are getting good. We have the numbers now to do a lot of mining. Of course, we have a lot of unhappy settlers. That means, yeah, we'll need to build some more pyres. Of course, the dead do not sleep, so we'll make sure to do that. We'll add in another one there. And hopefully Eustace will complete those, and then we can, yeah, start burning some more bodies. We're collecting quite a lot of loot. And this is quite an interesting item, the battering ram. It's quite funny because the guy who used it was wielding it one hand, so that's just crazy to me. I think it should be at least a two-handed weapon. But quite funny, actually. But alrighty, we should be able to add in some more archers now. So what we'll do is we'll switch to ranged and see if we can get some more ranged weapons on our, I would say, team members. Of course, you cannot forget to add in the products once you've built a building. Otherwise, it just sits there not producing anything. So we've done that, and we'll see who's going to haul these. Quite funnily, we actually have a trap, I would say. We could probably tame these wolves if we really wanted to. We can just take away these stairs. But I think at a later date we shall do that. But hey, let's see how far we are from constructing the blacksmith forge. So we need limestone bricks, which means we need to find limestone. So I'm going to look everywhere. I think that's a whole bunch of limestone. And thank you, Mr. Autosave, as always. We're gonna look, we're gonna find, we're gonna mine. I guess that's the only problem with this map type is the limestone amount is very minimal. Well, I guess we'll get there when we get there. Not in the biggest of rushes for all that, tell you that much. Alright, let's take a look at the jobs. So to haul would mean hauling dead bodies. So Eustace refuses to do that. He's unwilling, but yeah, he'll gain less XP for doing it. Of course, since he is one of the new ones, we're going to ask him to handle that for us. But hey, a new day has begun. Food is looking good. We have a lot of carrots. That's great. Some eggs, red currant pie, chunket. Yeah, and a few fermenting products. But no cooked meat. Something we're going to have to rectify. Alright, we're going to try follow the pattern of the star. Make sure we stick to it. It'll be quite difficult. But we'll figure it out. Of course, this is where it gets a little tricky. Yeah, I think we'll do something like that. It will look good, I promise. And hey, would you look at that? Some bodies are burning. I think we have quite a few to go, but yeah. We need to build an armory. Of course, this big project will have many loot rooms. Looking forward to building all of those out. Okay, so let's take a look at our research. It seems we can do beekeeping now. So we'll unlock that. We'll keep time going fast, it's fine. Alright, so that goes under production, I believe, and it will go under something called a skip. A skip. So I guess that's just another word for honeybees. So what we'll do, we will have... Okay, so if bees work hard, this woven hive will overflow with liquid gold honey and malleable wax. So of course we want to maximize this, so we'll just spam those. We'll do 5 for now. Not sure if we should do a little covering for it. Of course, to do that we'll need... Eustace Croft is eligible to be a prison warden. Okay. Okay, I don't know how that's going to look, but yeah, let's do that. Jobs. Mr. Oh, but he's not really good at it. Alright, so is it under jobs? Where is it? Eustace. And we're going to go to Social, no. Where would I find? Is it under overview? Domestic. Recruit. Captive labor. Yeah, we'll try to recruit everyone. Why not? Alright, we do have an extra cattle available, so we'll attach the cattle to Eustace. And where would I find... I'm 100% sure it's on... Yeah, there it is. Okay. Right, we'll do green on Eustace over there. Alright, select a role for Eustace. He's eligible for prison warden. So speechcraft has to be a minimum of 5. Prison cells, settlers have their own private chamber. Okay, wait. Who is better suited? Is Edric a better role model for that? Yes, most likely. And he is a prison warden. Can we only have one prison warden? Yes. Okay, which is fine. We'll only have one prison warden. I mean, we could do with a whole bunch of miners, so as soon as we get those shackles, we'll be able to, I would say, get our miners up and running. I think we should take a look at our clays, but we have a visitor, so let's watch. Who is the visitor? Where is the visitor? He has to swim across, that's funny. Alright, we're going to fast forward just so he gets a little closer. And then we'll send Edric to have a chat. Alright, Mr. Edric, you have been assigned. Nope. Cancel that. Okay, I guess we'll wait till Eve decides to slowly walk in. Oh my god. Come on. Edric, have a chat. Is this person just walking into our... Oh, it's a visitor, not a trader. Well, that doesn't help, does it? Alrighty, so the guys are still doing their mining, which is good for us. Things are looking good, nice and clean. We'll add in another layer here. Okay, so food has dropped quite dramatically. We need to see who's on preparing food and if we can perhaps increase that. Alright, let's take a look at our unlocks and see if we can grab anything over here. Nothing worth getting just yet. So we'll hold on to that. Yeah, I think there's a lot going on, guys. How many chickens do we have? We might need to remove some. Is there a way to... There we go. So we're looking for the oldest. So there's one female over there. Slaughter one over there. And then we have some goats, one deer, 3 cattle. So we have a very young cattle. We'll keep those around for as long as possible. Alright, that should take care of our food needs for now. Alright, I wish the rain would stop so I can see the ground. Maybe I just fast forward past this part. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about these plains maps. No limestone. Hey, it finally stopped. But as you can see, we want to finish this first before we do anything else. I do think it'll be quite nice once we have all that settled. But alright, looking for limestone is very important right now. I think I did see some up here somewhere. I guess not. Is that it? Nope. Oh, what's going on here? Iron nuggets. Alright, so I think the bar just maybe gave our people a buff. I'm not sure. But hey, we're not complaining. Alright, let's continue with the mining. We'll continually just keep adding layers and layers to these little bits of terrain. The chicken is named Duchess. That's interesting. Alright, let's also harvest as many bits of hay, berries, flax. Wherever we see it, we will harvest it. There's a nice big bunch over here. Some more mushrooms. Some more hay. Alright, so I think we could probably do with some more miners, to be honest, but some of them don't have good skills, so we'll just have to settle for the 3 we have for now. Yeah, so as you can see, the food stockpiles are quite low, so we need to check in on our red current. Some of them are coming through. For some reason, Mr. Eustace is not building, nor is anyone else. Who's on construction? I guess we'll switch that to 1 as well. Perhaps we need to do a bit of a hunt. I know the hunter is Sirloin. So what we will do is ask you to hunt an animal for us to feed our population. All the rest continue to mine. It's quite frustrating when they just randomly dig. They don't have like a, I don't know, a set plan. But hey, we're gonna fast forward just a little bit. Seems like he's having a tough time taking this deer out. And he's actually holding it. Wow. What a surprise. There's one more deer on this side and a baby fawn over there. We'll leave that one alone. Alright, so that raw meat should keep us, I guess, good for now. Would like to expand the farm very shortly as soon as we dug all this out. And then I would like to create perhaps a waterfall into our moat basin. Of course, the mining will never end, so that's just something we're going to have to do. Oops, slowly and surely. Let's take a look at our prisoners, the many we have, and see what they're up to. Let's slow time down because they're a bit finicky. Okay, where would I find... I actually have no idea. There's got to be a percentage. Oh, there it is. Recruited, so left tab and then the second option there. So that's recruited. And Misa 5%, Baldred 25, Cassandra 16. And these guys have got weapons? That's quite strange. Well, we're slowly but surely wearing them down. Good for us, I guess. Alright guys, I think we're going to leave it there for today. Thanks for joining in yet again. I really do appreciate it. We're going to be continuing our excavation of the moat. And then building out one building, which is going to be the blacksmith forge. And then from the blacksmith forge, we'll have shackles and then be able to add those 6 prisoners as forced labor. And guess what they're going to be doing? so much mining that it's going to be a prison camp. So be prepared for a show. But of course, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.